Hey, what is up guys? This is Flash from Flash Hobbies and I'm doing a quick unboxing and review of the Fifine or Fifine technology microphone. I do voiceovers on a lot of my videos and I'm starting to get really annoyed because I have to transfer audio from either my iPhone or different things. I feel like I just needed to record it straight to the computer, and I feel like this is a good way. I saw good reviews on this. I actually saw a couple of other reviews on YouTube about this, and it's a pretty budget friendly microphone, and just telling you straight off the bat, it has a very good weight to it, and we'll test it out and see how it sounds. But what comes in the box is get a manual for it, a user guide, and let's see, your mic itself. So one of the good things about this is that you can see here it's already got kind of a filter already built in. You can see the microphone on the inside, so it should help with a little bit of the background noise. One of the negatives is that this plug here is attached to the microphone, so if something does happen, you're kind of out of luck and you do need to get a new one. This does have a volume, which is basically for your gain, but there is no mute button on this, so just be wary of that as well. And it looks like the final thing that we get in our package is our little tri-stand for it, our tripod. Both have a very nice premium feel to it. This is made out of aluminum and plastic. It's got some nice range to it. The microphone, like I said, it feels very premium, very quality. So let's go ahead and put this tripod on there and then we'll test it out. So we're testing out the mic. I'm not sure how it sounds right now. It's a little weird because there's really nothing to tell you that it's on. There's not an indicator light to say it's on or not. So it's hard to tell. The mic right now is sitting about, I don't know, 10 inches or so from my face, so I mean, it's sitting on a desk. I would say the gain right now is about half, and this is the gain at full. So when you guys are hearing this, you know, I would have heard it because I edited the video, but you know, let's click on this and you're just hearing my voice right now. So we're checking out some of these PCs, these PC builds, going back to half. And we're going almost all the way to low here. So we're testing the mic in a different location this time. Moved it onto the other side of my desk, away from the PC. I felt like it was picking up way too much of the fan noise, and it still might be picking up the noise. I'm not entirely too sure. It seems a little too sensitive to all the background noise and not so much the voice. It's weird. $4,000 computer. What do you get for $4,000? So for $4,000, you only get a 2080 8GB. At least you get a Core i9 on there. 5.2 gigahertz. I mean, it's a pretty nice processor, 10 cores. But you're only getting 8 GB of RAM for $4,000. We can upgrade the RAM here. I have it raised up. I have it further away from me, and I turned up the gain on it. So yeah, I guess maybe you just have to figure out where you're going with it, as far as how far your voice travels, and how high you talk, and a lot of things probably go into it. But back to this laptop. I mean, you're already paying $4,000 and you gotta pay an additional $121 for upgraded RAM. So I messed with the settings a little bit to see if it sounded any better or any worse. But you know, back to this laptop one more time. We're just gonna go through the whole shebang here. And I mean, at least they're including, what is this? They are including an SSD. I mean, you would think for $4,000 you'd get a 2 terabyte or more. I've actually never heard of this company, and now that I'm looking at it, they're really overpriced. Well guys, that final test was done right here. So it's sitting on the shelf closer to me, and I felt like that was probably the best sounding one, but I still feel like it sounds better coming through my camera. So it's interesting. I think I have to mix the sound a little bit in order to get it. I was kind of expecting for it to just be great straight off the bat, but messing around with some of the settings, you really do get a lot of options, you know, and that's really going to depend on what you use. I use Wondershare Filmora. There's not really a whole lot we can do as far as audio. I can show you here real quick without doing a screen recording. So audio, we can do some fade in, fade out. You can change the pitch. It does have an equalizer, and you can remove background noise, but I found that pretty much anything after week, it makes your voice sound like a robot. So I think this test here, yeah. So test number 6, that one I did mix with the audio on here, and that's why it sounds like a robot. I took away the background noise, and that's basically what it isolated it to. But would I recommend it? I think so. I think it's a great budget mic. I think it's going to do what I want it to do. I really don't use microphones too often, so I have to get used to using one, and I have to mix my own sound. That's what it feels like, but I would definitely recommend it. I just have to keep messing with the settings a little more, and probably in the future I'll get like a little arm so that way I can put it back there and bring it out whenever I need to. For right now, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to wire manage this thing. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. As always, if you have any questions, leave them down below. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.